First, you're going to roll a sphere. Next, think about the hand you write with. You're going to use your non-dominant hand that you don't write with to put your thumb in the sphere. Now you're going to squeeze down your thumb. You don't want it to go up, but squeeze down your thumb carefully, taking your time until the clay looks kind of like a cylinder on your thumb and nice and smooth. Keep going until it gets to the bottom of your thumb. Smooth it out with your thumb as you go. Now you want to make the penguin's head. So do you see how I'm making an O with my other hand? And I'm going around my penguin and kind of shaping the head. Now carefully wiggle the penguin off your thumb. Tap it on the table to make sure that he can stand nicely. If your penguin gets dry, one tiny little splash of water to smooth out the cracks. Do not use too much water. It will make your clay very messy and your hands will get very messy. Make sure that you take off your penguin often to make sure it can stand and that the hole's still there. Now for the eyes, I'm taking 2 little pieces of clay and making 2 tiny little spheres about equal size, unless I want my eyes to be different sizes. To attach clay pieces to each other, you use a special glue called slip. Everybody say slip. And when you're putting it on, you make scratch marks that are called score marks. So I'm using the toothbrush to do both those things. I dip, I tap on the side, and then I'm scratching where I want to attach it. Notice that there's not too much water. Now I'm pressing the eyes in, shaping them, making them look how I want them to look. For the pupil, you're going to use the back of the little stick to make a little O, and that will also help make sure those eyes are attached nicely. Now for the beak, I'm going to get another piece of clay, a little bigger than those eyes. I'm going to roll a sphere again. And then I'm going to make a V with my fingers and kind of press it into a little triangle. Now I need to slip and score that. Whatever you want to attach with clay, you must slip and score or else it's going to fall off as it dries. Now I'm going to move on to the wings of the penguin. So use scissors and you're going to cut those wings. Notice at the bottom I'm making sure they don't cut right through. And your wings can be smaller or bigger than mine. Now you want to form your wings. Smooth out anything that looks like it's going to break. Now you can add tail feathers by just pinching that extra clay in the back. For your penguin's feet, make 2 spheres of similar size, maybe a little bigger than those eyes, and then smush them a little flat but not too flat. If they're too big, you can always peel a little piece away. If they're too little, you can grab more. If you want webbed feet, you can use one of the tools to cut little slits for the feet. If you don't, then don't worry about it. Then I'm going to slip and score these on to attach them. To make sure they're really secure, I am spreading the clay evenly at the bottom of the feet. Lastly, you're just going to add any decorations. You can show where the belly versus the white feathers where the belly is versus the black feathers. By making a line, you can add eyelashes, anything else you want to add to your penguin. Lastly, we're going to make our penguin's cute little surfboard or snowboard. So you're going to take a piece of clay, you're going to roll it into a sphere, make it into a cylinder, and then kind of smush it flat, mold it with your hand, You don't want it to be crazy thin because it will be too fragile and break. And we do not want to attach it to our penguin. We are not slipping and scoring it because then it won't be able to be removed. You can decorate it with your stick and have fun on the surfboard. Can't wait to see what you come up with.